Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, where we bring you the latest updates, trends, and detailed reviews of motorcycles. Today, we're excited to talk about a machine that has been creating quite the buzz among enthusiasts the 2025 Honda GB350S. This bike combines classic charm with modern performance, and in this review, we'll take you through everything you need to know before you decide if this retro-inspired beauty is the one for you. So, grab a drink, sit back, and let's dive deep into the 2025 Honda GB350S. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on any of our upcoming reviews. Starting from the front, the 2025 Honda GB350S brings back that timeless retro look that Honda has perfected over the years. One of the standout features you'll notice is the large, circular headlamp that sits proudly up front. This headlamp is designed to evoke nostalgia, but it's fitted with modern LED technology, giving you the best of both worlds. Classic aesthetics with the brightness and efficiency of a modern bike. The front fender hugs the tire with that retro metal vibe, a subtle but elegant touch that complements the old-school charm of the GB350S. It's finished with high-quality paint and neat detailing that speaks of Honda's attention to every element of design. Below the headlamp, you've got the telescopic forks that look robust, and the exposed front forks add a raw, mechanical feel. The minimalist nature of the front is intentional, allowing the rider to focus on the basics riding. Moving to the handlebars, Honda has kept things straightforward here. The handlebar setup is slightly upright, offering an ergonomic riding posture without too much lean. It's ideal for both city rides and longer highway cruising. The control switches are easy to access, and there's that old-school, chrome finish which adds to the classic theme. When viewed from the side, the GB350S displays its unique identity in full glory. The first thing that strikes you is its elongated fuel tank. Shaped in a traditional teardrop design, the fuel tank is not only visually appealing but also functional. With a 15-liter capacity, which is decent for a bike in this segment, the Honda logo is proudly placed on the tank, embossed in chrome, maintaining that premium retro appeal. The GB350S has a minimalistic, clean side profile with an exposed frame that gives off a rugged yet refined look. The engine is neatly tucked beneath the fuel tank, its black finish contrasting nicely with the overall paint scheme. Honda has kept the design uncluttered, avoiding unnecessary body panels that would detract from the classic vibe. The frame itself is double cradle steel, ensuring rigidity while also allowing the bike to handle the stresses of long rides with ease. One of the standout features is the single-piece seat. It's a flat, wide seat that's perfect for both solo and two-up riding, designed with comfort in mind. The leather used feels soft yet durable, and the stitching adds a touch of class to the design. The riding stance, thanks to the positioning of the seat and the handlebar, is upright and comfortable. Whether you're riding through city streets or cruising on the highway, you won't feel fatigued easily. The exhaust pipe is another nod to the GB350S's retro appeal. It's long, slightly upswept, and chrome-finished, producing that deep, throaty note when the bike is revved up. The side panels are minimal, continuing with the retro aesthetic, but they're made from high-quality materials that ensure durability. At the rear, the Honda GB350S keeps things simple and classic. The tail section is short and clean, without too much bulk. The taillight is a circular LED unit, which once again bridges the gap between vintage styling and modern functionality. It's bright and effective, ensuring visibility at night while looking great during the day. Flanking the taillight are the retro round indicators, which are small yet functional, keeping the design neat and purposeful. The rear fender is metal and hugs the tire just right, following the minimalistic theme of the bike. The rear tire is chunky enough to offer stability and grip on the road but not so wide that it detracts from the bike's classic proportions. The suspension at the back is handled by twin shock absorbers, which are also adjustable for preload. This setup ensures that the GB350S provides a balanced ride, offering comfort over longer distances while maintaining control and stability on twisty roads or uneven surfaces. The rear brake is a disc, which, combined with the front disc, provides excellent stopping power, enhanced by ABS, which is standard across the range. At the heart of the 2025 Honda GB350S lies a 348cc air-cooled, single-cylinder engine. Now, this may sound modest in terms of displacement, but Honda has tuned this engine to prioritize torque and mid-range performance, which makes it perfect for real-world riding conditions. The engine produces around 20 horsepower and 29 newton-meters of torque, which might not sound like much on paper, but it's how that torque is delivered that makes the difference. The GB350S engine is all about smoothness and usability. The power delivery is linear, and there's enough grunt at low RPMs to make city commuting effortless. You won't be constantly shifting gears, and the engine feels refined, with minimal vibrations even at higher speeds. Honda has always been known for building engines that last, and the GB350S is no different. This engine is built to be reliable and low maintenance. The 5-speed gearbox is slick and precise, offering smooth shifts, whether you're cruising at 60 km per hour or pushing it a little harder on the highway. The clutch is light, making it ideal for longer rides where comfort is essential. The engine is fuel-injected, ensuring efficient fuel burn, better mileage, and lower emissions, keeping in line with modern environmental standards. As for the exhaust note, the GB350S offers a deep, bassy rumble. It's not too loud, but it's distinct enough to remind you that you're riding something with a bit of character. When it comes to performance, the 2025 Honda GB350S strikes a fine balance between usability and enjoyment. It's not a high-performance machine, but it delivers where it matters most: everyday riding. With the top speed hovering around 120 km per hour, the GB350S is perfect for city commuting, weekend rides, and even some longer journeys, as long as you don't expect it to blast down the highway like a superbike. The suspension setup, 8 telescopic forks at the front and dual shock absorbers at the rear, is tuned more towards comfort. This makes the GB350S a joy to ride on bumpy roads or when tackling the imperfections of city streets. It absorbs most of the shocks, ensuring the rider remains comfortable even after hours of riding. Braking is taken care of by disc brakes on both ends, with dual-channel ABS as standard. The brakes offer a progressive feel, with good bite when you need to come to a stop quickly. The ABS ensures that you won't lose control under hard braking, particularly on slippery surfaces. With a curb weight of around 180 kilograms, the GB350S feels stable on the road, but it's light enough to be flexible in tight traffic or twisty roads. The low center of gravity helps in keeping the bike nimble while maintaining stability at higher speeds. Fuel efficiency is another area where the GB350S shines. Thanks to its efficient engine and relatively lightweight, you can expect a mileage of around 35 to 40 km/L, which is impressive for a bike in this class. This makes it an excellent choice for those looking for a daily commuter that doesn't burn a hole in their wallet. As for pricing, the 2025 Honda GB350S comes in competitively, sitting in the mid-range segment. Depending on the market, you can expect it to be priced around $5,500 to $6,000. This puts it in line with other retro-inspired bikes. But the GB350S offers Honda's renowned reliability, build quality, and refinement, making it excellent value for money. Given what you get: a comfortable ride, classic design, solid performance, and a reliable engine, the price feels just about right. For those who value heritage, reliability, and a touch of modernity, the GB350S is a strong contender in its class. To wrap things up, the 2025 Honda GB350S is a fantastic blend of old and new. It's a bike that appeals to riders who appreciate retro design but don't want to compromise on modern technology and usability. With its smooth engine, comfortable ergonomics, and classic styling, the GB350S is perfect for city rides, weekend trips, and everything in between. If you're someone who values timeless design, wants a reliable machine for everyday use, and loves a bike that turns heads wherever you go, then the 2025 Honda GB350S might just be the bike for you. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trends. We hope you enjoyed this detailed review of the GB350S. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop a comment below telling us what you think of the GB350S. Would you pick this as your next ride? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe and keep the rubber side down.